Listen, y'all. Hey, y'all. I bet you this Shamice calling me right here. Hey, y'all. I was gonna postpone the live till tomorrow because I am in the middle of putting up my bed. But instead of doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the video and then start playing the video and then react to the video. You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that that's what I'm gonna do. And when I hear something that I want to stop, then I'll come over here, stop, and clock. How about that, y'all? I didn't want to, I was just about to say tomorrow, but then, I don't want to get behind. So it's a mess right now because I'm putting up my bed. So it's a lot going on, but y'all family. So, hey, I know y'all gonna understand. Y'all was just out riding with me. By the way, my phone died. I have been telling y'all throughout the live that my phone might die while I'm live because it was going dead before I went live. So it died right when I was getting in the car. And I figured y'all already knew that, so I ain't have to come back and explain. But yeah, girl, I'm back, I'm here, and I'm hot. Oh my god, I'm hot. I'm finna let the window up, girl. But I will go ahead and start by showing the video. Hold on, cause I just had that video pulled up. Y'all see, I be watching body cams, child. I be watching body cams, girl, honey. Hold on. Let me go pull the video real quick. Let me pull the video up. I hope y'all having a good evening though. I really do. Um my day has been pretty good. I have no complaints. I have no complaints about my day today, y'all. I just want to get prepared for next week to have a great week. I want to do my best at everything. I want to do my best at my job. I want to do my best with myself. I want to do my best with my family. So I'm trying to just make sure that I stay on pace for that. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose like focus. And because we did lose an hour, for me, it feel like we lost three. I don't know about y'all, but for me, it feel like we lost 3 hours and not just one. So I'm just trying to keep up with it, girl. Trying to keep up with it. So let me see. Let me go over here. Um, um, why is it? Why are my searches not in the computer? This is very strange right now. What I'm seeing. Where is all the searches that I had? LeBron, Stefan and Stephen A. Smith. I don't watch nothing about them. I don't watch nothing about no LeBron and Stefan. Give a damn about LeBron and Stefan? Hell, what the hell is going on? All right, hold on. Let me try to fix this because this is crazy. Lord, just protect me, whatever is going on, child. Lord, I give it to you. All right, so oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, I gotta let this window up. Carlissa reacts to John Brother, her son, in comparison with Jane and Lexi's daughter, Journey. I want to start off with this one. Oh my God. I didn't even know that. No, I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna go in order because I just saw something else that just happened that I don't like, but I'm gonna go in order. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in order. Shout out to Ruby.
Ish is hitting the fan, and Carlissa is crashing out, child. Ever since she done seen the questions on the questions and answers, she been losing it. And question number two: have you spoke to your mom? Child, I one about took her out. So Carlissa fan page posted, this just let me know she is trying to fuel the division between Blueface and Carlissa. Why would you ask that second question? I hope she knows moving like this won't turn out good for her. God don't bless no mess. I can think of a few questions she should be asking. So Carlissa reposted it and added, every time she tried, her son get further and further away from being a $1 billion baby. Me and my son don't need to talk. We got a mother and son understanding. She won't ever have with her son. Ask her, do she get to enjoy his most precious assets? I don't want to talk to my son. LOL, I talk to his. How you with a man and you ain't never spent time with his kids? These kids got 6 stepmommies and you the worst one. We don't need son for clout. We own Trick. You need him for clout. I got the restaurant numbers, and trust me, they can't compare because his mama had it packed every day, and now it look like a senior citizen daycare center. They not making half of what we made. Everything you touch is an epic disappointment and a total rotten failure. Your fruit is rotten. Got my celebrity son sitting in the cell doing Q&As, ruined his whole life. He went from an A-list to an effing doing Q&As with a blackballed D-list celebrity. The F? Stop speaking on me and my son. Post your $1 billion son. Show us what the F you working with. I's never be embarrassed of mine, no matter what people say about him. I still love him and post him. Tag you it. Post your Porter baby. This her man, y'all, and she happy he don't talk to me. But her son don't talk to her either. Moral of the story, don't play with people's kids, especially if they was there to raise them. People always using my $1 billion son. Use your own effing son. The F? Then Carlissa got so hot. She tried to post to her story, but it was no sound. I said, oh, God didn't tie her tongue. Whatever she was saying, he didn't want us to hear it. Mind you, she hadn't even heard the Q&A yet. But when she did, child, them personalities was switching.
Y'all go tell her we don't want to see no Q&A with her and my son. We want to see a Q&A with her and her own son.
When you ready to call a truce, I'm open to it because you ain't never going to be right when trying to convince yourself that dividing my family is healthy are going to make you more important. We was here doing the best we could as a family when you came to destroy what you don't have. I understand your pain more than you know, but it don't make it right. The only reason I speak on yours is to let you know what it feels like. It's a painful feeling for someone to speak on your kids and then fight to pretend to love them just to destroy our relationship.
Please just stop speaking. I'm not speaking on no baby. I love all my grandkids. I'm not speaking on no baby. When I speak like that is because I genuinely want her to feel how it feels to just have somebody talking crazy to or about or anything that got to do with me and my son. You see how that feel? It's not a very nice thing and it's very painful. To try to take jabs at a mother who was in her kid's life. I'm not like all these other mothers. I didn't do what y'all mama did. I did something totally different with mine. Okay, and to see the results of it now, sitting down and having to be punished and silenced and all this other stuff is very painful. I'm going through a lot of different traumas dealing with this. I'm going through a lot of different family traumas. And I love all my grandkids. Sincerely, I do. Even if she said, you know what, I call a truce right now. You can pick your grandson up, bitch. I will fly to the airport. I will fly wherever and pick him up and spend time with him. Y'all saw that already. I don't got to keep trying to prove myself when it comes to how I genuinely feel about all my kids. But if one of they baby mamas get on here talking about my son is gay, my son want to molest his son, or just all the things that you have said about my son, you want my son to be sitting in jail. Like I haven't seen all the stuff that you have said about my son. These are all things that have been said about my son. How do you think I feel? I feel like you feel. So sometimes, yes, I want you to feel how I feel. I don't have nothing against none of my grandkids. I love them all the same. If it was him or Javon, it would be the same for me. Okay, that's first and foremost. The other major problem, now that we have 1 million people on here, the other major problem that I have, that y'all keep thinking, oh, this is, entertainment for y'all. My job as a mother, as a matriarch, is to analyze every person that comes in these kids' life. Now, if they didn't have kids and they wanted to go do their whole Bobby Brown with their life, it's their fucking prerogative. But all of my kids have kids. I'm going to repeat that one more time. All of my kids have kids. I have bust every one of their asses and the people that they chose to have children with. You know why? Because if you can't handle me, how the you gonna handle Journey? If you want bad things to happen to your husband's mother, if you and your family sitting over there plotting on consequences because your husband's mother always got something to say, how you gonna handle my granddaughter? You understand where I'm going with this?
Yes.
How are these people gonna be able to handle my grandkids that already act like me, that already move like me, that already got smart mouths like me? You're not going to be able to handle one of them. And then the next thing you know, I'm going to have to be in prison. Why? Because you want one of my grandkids to have consequences, because you don't have enough love and patience in your heart to understand where the fuck I'm coming from as a mother.
Like,
on here, the other major problem that I have, that y'all keep thinking, oh, this is, entertainment for y'all. My job as a mother, as a matriarch, is to analyze every person that comes in these kids' life. Now, if they didn't have kids and they wanted to go do their whole Bobby Brown with their life, it's their fucking prerogative. But all of my kids have kids. I'm going to repeat that one more time. All of my kids have kids. I have bust every one of their asses and the people that they chose to have children with. You know why? Because if you can't handle me, how the fuck you gonna handle Journey? If you want bad things to happen to your husband's mother, if you and your family sitting over there plotting on consequences because your husband's mother always got something to say, how you gonna handle my granddaughter? You understand where I'm going with this?
yes.
How are these people gonna be able to handle my grandkids?
Yes.
That already act like me, that
Yes.
already move like me,
Yes.
that already got smart mouths like me.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to handle one of them. And then the next thing you know, I'm going to have to be in prison. Why? Because you want one of my grandkids to have consequences, because you don't have enough love and patience in your heart to understand where the fuck I'm coming from as a mother. Now, I know you just became a mother and this is all new to you, but how you going to wish bad on the man's mama? It ain't like I went and robbed you or stole from you or kidnapped one of your kids. You and your family wishing bad on me because I don't agree with the shenanigans. I never wish bad on you or your kids. Now you see, that's not going to work because Journey is a handful. She's probably not going to be as friendly. Javon is a handful. They're not friendly children. I do ask Callie's kid's father too. I check on everybody I check everybody's temperature to see how they gonna move around my grandkids.
I'm with y'all. I just
Because if
like
you gonna have a problem with one of my grandkids that's not your grandkid, I'm gonna take care of that right now. We're not going any further. There's no reason to go any further. If one of them don't got a problem with one of my grandkids. So how are you going to manage having stepchildren when you can't even love his mama, whether you can't stand me or not? I ain't never did nothing to you but to give you the same energy you have always given me. These people don't know why you don't like me, but we know why you don't like me. and it's not a good enough reason for you to be hoping and wishing bad on me, that means that you're going to do that to one of his kids. So how am I ever just going to be comfortable enough to embrace you in this family when I know you can't handle his kids? I know you can't handle being a stepmother. I know you can't handle sharing him with his kids. That you would prefer him to be in jail, pen paling you and having you all up plastered all over everywhere and not his kids. Now, as long as we know Jonathan, he ain't never not had his kids on his page. Why would a stepmother want him to take his children off his page? Why would you even want that?
Keep going.
And that's the sickness that scares me and worries me. And then the people around you join in the reindeer games and want other people to have consequences instead of teaching you agape love. My mother-in-law couldn't stand me. But do you think I would want to interfere with my husband and his mama's relationship? Do you think I want to be with him that bad? Why would I want to interrupt my husband's mother's relationship instead of proving to her and showing her that I could handle this regardless? When she left here, she loved me. When we got together, she didn't. It was her job to check me to see if I was going to be a good fit for her son and his children. It was not his mother. It was not his mother's job to just accept me. She got grandkids at stake here. I get it now. I get it now. She wanted to know if one of them grandkids that she knew was hard to deal with, if I was going to retaliate against one of them and want them to have some type of worldly consequences because we don't get along. And I'm so glad I did not fail that test. I'm so glad I would never want my husband to take his children off his page or never talk to them or not have a relationship with them, even though I don't have the best relationship with him. I don't want him to not have a relationship with him. I don't tell my husband when me and his daughter getting along and he want to talk about his daughter, I don't want to talk about that. I listen. I show love. I don't sit here like, I hope she get her consequences. That's my husband's daughter. I can't never hope bad on her. I gotta forgive her every time she failed, just like I gotta forgive my own kids. You know why? Because that's his daughter. She done bopped me upside my head before too. I still love her. If she called right now, I'm still coming. So I'm trying to figure out how you gonna be able to do that if you can't even handle his mother. I don't gotta come over y'all house, but the kids always gonna come over your house. They always gonna be in your shit. Your shit gonna come up missing. Y'all ain't gonna have the best relationship. They gonna act like they mama. They gonna get on your nerves. And you think my grandkids about to be subject to that bullshit? And y'all thought I was just about to get on this Beyonce's good internet and just accept somebody? Just accept it? Do y'all know before y'all put a man in jail or make him pay or make people have consequences that you have the opportunity to remove yourself from a situation before you just make him pay?
Say that again. Wait a minute.
Do you know that you could just remove it?
Wait a minute, Carlissa. I don't think they heard you. I don't think they heard you, Carlissa. You going in. Y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. I just got in and just started playing the video because this video is important and everything is going wrong around me. Like as far as like my plans or what time I want to go to sleep, what time I want to get up, because I got a lot of stuff that I want to get done this week. And so I need the adequate schedule for that. You know what I'm saying? So I need to be getting up earlier. I need to be up a couple of hours before I got to go to work. That's what I would like to get to, where I can be up a few hours before I go to my 9 to 5, because I got to be working 9. So I'm not going to make that tomorrow. But hopefully tomorrow evening I can go live a little longer. No, I can go live a little earlier and maybe cut off about 30 minutes so that I can be in the bed at 8, 9 o'clock. You understand? and because I'm gonna need to. I got shit I got to get done, y'all. And I feel like it's a time clock on me right now. I feel like the clock is ticking on me with a lot of shit right now, y'all. I really do. And I'm trying to make the best of it. And I'm trying to get ahead of it. And so that way, I don't even want to talk about this shit right now. This ain't about me. Regardless of what's going on with me, I wanted to do this damn video because Carlissa is speaking facts. I told y'all that is crazy how that girl circled around that baby like that. What they call y'all, not crows, vultures. Circling around that baby like a vulture. Her sick obsession with Jaden. And I'm going to make it real for y'all because Carlissa says a few things that let me know we on the same page. She might have seen a couple of clips of my old videos. And if she haven't, then it makes it that much more powerful because she ain't never seen it, but yet we think about the same thing. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. But y'all, this is, these kids, they think this shit funny. They think it's funny. But I would not trust my children being around what we have already seen with her. When she want to get rid of somebody, she gonna get rid of them. And y'all don't get that, children. Rock tarts, rock heads, rock pipes, dums, crack rocks, coca-shons. Give me some. Coca-shon don't need to raise no kids. Coca-shon. I like that, sis. You did that with that one, girl. That happened over here. Coca-shon. Hashtag Coca-shon. Yeah. Coca-shon don't need no kids. And she damn sure don't need. Jaden is not having that. That's a wrap. You can forget it. Jaden is not having that over her dead body. You understand? She is not having that. And she will live and not die and declare the work of the Lord. In Jesus' name. She ain't going nowhere. So it ain't going to happen.
Yourself until you feel better, until you grow, until you get stronger. When my husband's family didn't accept me, he went over there and I stayed over here. I loved him over here and they loved him over there. When he came home, I dragged her. I tried to drag her the best I could. You know why? Because Journey's going to drag too. And I have to make sure that you going to be able to handle it. Okay, because Journey going to drag. She dragging me and I'm her grandma. And as soon as I don't give her way, I want my mommy, call my mommy. How you gonna handle that? How you gonna handle it? Okay, because I don't want to call her mama neither. So anyway, now that we got all of that out, I'm a drag. I drag Callie's baby daddies. I drag them all, honey. I drags mine. If you can't handle these kids, if you can't handle me, you can't handle these kids. Because kids gonna drag, baby. That's why y'all seeing all these people's kids getting child abused and child molested. Because other folks that you bring in your house can't handle your kids. Can't even handle your mama. How you gonna bring somebody in your house and they can't deal with your mama? They definitely ain't gonna be able to handle your kids. Now, I hope I'm speaking to the choir today because I don't know what y'all out there doing, just letting any old people come around.
Evo! Yes, you are speaking to the choir. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Give her her 10s, please. Can Carlissa please give her 10s? Huh? Carlissa is clocking. Carlissa is clocking like no oven. I don't give a what you think about her. You need to reevaluate how you feel about it. Because you might not realize that it was propaganda being pushed for you to not listen to this lady. It ain't nobody that can tell me that Carlissa ain't said one thing that they absolutely agree with in their spirit. You can't tell me that you haven't. Forget the minutia and the stuff that she did to get your attention. Now it's time to listen. I digress. Let her finish. Cause y'all just watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Go ahead, Carlissa.
around your kids, but my mother-in-law didn't play about her son.
Mm-hmm.
And I proved to her that I could love him and love her and his kids in spite of how I feel. You know why? Because that's that agape love, and it's on me. It's in me. It's all around me. Okay? Clock that T. Okay, clock that T. So what I want y'all to do for y'all homework, here on out is the next time one of your sons or your daughters bring somebody home and you ain't feeling something, don't tuck your tail and go pray about it.
Okay.
Check their temperature.
Okay.
Make sure they can handle being around other family members in your house.
Got it.
Don't just let people in talking about, I'ma pray about it. Next thing you know, you over there, your child is molested. Your child is getting beat up by the stepmama. She's sicking dogs on them, letting dogs bite them all in their face. And
What? Wait a minute. Y'all don't believe her, do you? You don't believe Carlista, do you? I know you don't. I know you don't, children. I know you kids don't. Watch this.
For 1 count of first-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated child abuse, and 1 count of child neglect.
Police in
This is
Florida
the
say a
stepmother of
woman
the
who
year.
showed off her bonus daughter on social media is accused of sicking her
Watch
dog on the young child. And police say the deadly attack was all caught on camera. We're taking a deep dive into this sickening
dive.
evidence against the
Let's go.
suspect with former prosecutor Robert
Points in the
Pearson.
check, please.
Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie. It's been weeks since 9-year-old Jamaria Simmons was found inside her Montverde, Florida home, naked and unresponsive. First responders say they found cuts, bruises, burns, and even possible bite marks on the girl. EMTs noted that she was already cold to the touch when they arrived. Lake County deputies started a child abuse investigation, which they now say is one of the worst cases they've seen in decades. They got a warrant to get their hands on the video from the home security system. The video came from the night of June 15th, 2 days before emergency personnel responded to a 911 call about Jamaria, and the video was shocking. According to detectives, 34-year-old Tyshell Martin could be seen directing her 100-pound Rottweiler to attack Jamaria. Deputies say Martin was holding the dog's leash during the attack, and she was also reportedly seen kicking Jamaria repeatedly. The video then reportedly shows Martin dragging a limp Jamaria across the room, continuing to hit her. She was possibly also heard saying, "I'm fixin' to kill her," according to the sheriff's office. Tyshell Martin was the girlfriend of Jamaria's father. Martin often posted about her blended family with Loan Simmons and called Jamaria her bonus daughter. In fact, in January of this year, Martin posted a photo of Jamaria, who she often called Mary, for her last birthday, saying, "May 9 be great to her," with a heart emoji. Also posted on the social media was a photo of her pet Rottweiler. Now, according to social media posts and to neighbors, Jamaria's mom had recently died from leukemia. Officials with the sheriff's office said that at the time of Jamaria's death, they couldn't officially declare it a homicide until the autopsy was complete. But now, weeks after her death, we know the medical examiner concluded the cause of death was homicide due to complications from multiple blunt injuries to her head, body, and extremities, in addition to burns on her right foot. Based on the autopsy results and the new video, deputies arrested Tyshell Martin just this week, and now she's charged with 3 felonies.
It is a warrant that was issued for 1 count of first-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated child abuse, and 1 count of child neglect. You indicated that you intended to hire a private attorney. We're waiving appointment of the public defender's office. Is that accurate?
I already have a private attorney.
You have a private attorney? Okay. So he or she will file paperwork letting the clerk's office and the judge know that he or she represents you. I didn't see any paperwork in the court file as of yet, but your lawyer will file that so that the records get updated, and then I'm sure he or she will come to see you.
Because of the seriousness of the charges, Martin was automatically denied bond. According to text messages and interviews, deputies determined that Jamaria was often punished with physical exercise, like prolonged wall sits and having to run in place with her arms raised. She was also allegedly hit with various different objects, kicked, punched, and even pinched. Now on to what we know about Luwan Sessions, that's Jamaria's father. It seems like he wasn't at the home the night of his daughter's death, having flown to California, according to Martin. She told deputies during the initial investigation that the rest of the family was supposed to go meet up with him. But as it turned out, Sessions was also recently behind bars for an unrelated crime. Weeks after Jamaria's death, the 26-year-old was arrested on an outstanding warrant from another Florida county. He'd spent 3 years in prison on drug charges prior to all this and was wanted allegedly for violating his probation. Jamaria's maternal grandmother told local news outlets that she'd been going through a custody battle with Jamaria's father over who would be the one to have custody. She says after Jamaria's mom died, Jamaria had been living with the grandmother until one day Sessions picked up Jamaria and her 5-year-old sister at school without consent, and they never went back to their grandmother's home.
Oh my
We
God.
dug into Martin's criminal record, which dates back to 2010, when she pled no contest to shoplifting charges in Orange County. Other citations include driving without a license, not wearing a seatbelt, and not having a child in the car seat. In 2016, Martin was charged with failure to control an animal resulting in a bite. That case was eventually dismissed by a judge. Hey, listen up. I have something you're not going to want to miss. Today, Upside is sponsoring Law & Crime's YouTube takeover. And here's what you get out of it. Free cash. Seriously, you
All
just
right.
download the app
I
and the
think
money
the
can
point
get
has been
transferred
proven.
straight into your
If y'all want to finish watching that, put a 1 in the chat. Or if y'all ready to go back to Carlissa, put a 2 in the chat. Has the plane been landed, or do y'all want to see what happened next? So put a 1 in the chat if you want to keep watching the rest of this video. I believe it is about, let me see how many minutes it is. This video is 22 minutes and we 5 minutes in. Or put a 2 in the chat if you want to go right, just go to Carlissa. All right, yeah, I'm with y'all on that. I think the point's been proven, Carlissa. Back to you.
Shit. Y'all need to get yourself together trying to tell me what to do.
You're right.
Because I already know if you can't handle me, you can't handle the journey.
And let me
Okay?
say this.
Because I'm a
Let me
grand.
say this. Let me say this. Because Carlissa, I feel you. And I'm so glad that you're saying it because somebody needs to. I love when people who have a big platform speak the truth. Because they're going to do everything they can to stomp and try to silence us. Because it's too much real going on in here. It's too much. They can't take it, y'all. They can't take it, y'all. I'm for real. They can't take it. They can't. And I'm so glad that Carlissa is speaking the truth. And y'all, nobody is perfect. Everybody done made their mistakes. Everybody done did something to piss somebody off. Okay? I'm hot. I don't like being hot. Everybody done did something to piss somebody off, okay? So at the end of the day, Carlissa is not a bad person, and it's nothing about her that gives me any indication that I should not listen or take advice or take seriously the things that she say. You understand? So, Credum Dums, Coca Shine, all of y'all over there in the Rockhead crew, y'all got to listen because at the end of the day, Krishan did all of this and she unalived Ronnie just to be with Blueface. And I'm telling you, when that man get out, he ain't gonna let you nowhere near his kids. You don't know what he really think of you. Why you over there telling them, yeah, that jail, yeah. He gonna play like everything is cool to get more and more. Let me stop. I ain't gonna give her that game. Stop it. You know what she gonna do? She's watching. Y'all already know. The adults in the room already know he in jail. So that's all I got to say about that. Okay. Now, go ahead, Carlissa. Go ahead and finish, girl. I was putting my bed together, girl, and I didn't want to miss this. So let's just go. Go ahead, boo. You got it.
Grandma, honey. And I'm barely handling the journey. Okay? Soon as I tell her, don't put that down. Call my mama. I want my mama.
Oh.
I got to call Jaden on the phone to talk to her to get her together. Now imagine you called, she get her on the phone and Jaden start laughing at you. You gonna be able to handle that? No.
No.
You ain't gonna be able to handle that. You ain't gonna be able to handle John putting Journey first.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna be able to handle that. You know why you're not gonna be able to handle it? Because your daddy didn't put you first.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why y'all don't need to be trying to hurry up and get y'all no step kid, no stepdaddy, or no stepmama for your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? What you need to do is start pen paling a nigga in jail. That's what you should do. Because you shouldn't just be bringing on anybody around your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she don't want the kids around me. And I'm the grandmammy. So who you want around the kids? How you gonna call me a babysitter? I don't charge.
Right.
I don't charge $1. They don't bring clothes. They don't bring food. They don't come back when they say they're coming back. They don't come back on time. So let me know how I'm the babysitter, because I ain't made $1. I think babysitters at least get paid. Where is my money? He ain't sent me $1 for babysitting, okay? Babysitters at least get their check at the end of the shift.
Queen Tay, I see you, girl. Pretty kitty.
Babysitters don't go put a whole room together for your kids. Go buy car seats and eating tables and all kind of shit. They don't do that. Me and my husband don't need this big ass house. Me and my husband will be just fine in a condo. We stay in one room together the whole time anyway. We don't need this big ass house for us. We don't need the big ass house we haven't built. We doing that for our grandkids. Me and my husband, when we met, we signed up not to have kids together, but to enjoy our old age and our grandkids together. Okay? So we're not babysitters.
Found the ones. Thank you for the ones.
We grandparents. We ain't making their $1. And they don't come back when they say they're coming back. Don't none of them come back when they say they're coming back. Okay? They always say tomorrow, then the next day, then the next day. We don't call looking for them and harassing them. Well, sometimes I do. When I get real tired, I'll call them and cuss them all out. But anyway, y'all pray for me because I'm getting ready to go film 6 Out right now. And hopefully Jaden I don't lose my privileges for what I'm about to do. But I feel like I get to make some decisions with my grandkids too.
Oh,
so I'm going to call her when I get there because I know she's going to try to say no.
Mm-hmm.
We babysitters. How we babysitters? Ain't made $1. Ain't nobody helping pay for none of these rooms that we put them in. I'm upset. That's a good question. Why am I upset with the person who did the Q&A? Because why, if you his wife, why would you read that bullshit? Why you gonna instigate the bullshit? And then what was you looking for him to say when you said, but your kids is over there. You don't talk to her, but your kids is over there. What was you looking for my son to say? His kids can't come over here? I played that message for you 99 times for you to catch a hint, and you still ain't caught a hint. What my son said? He said, I had loved being over there with my mom, because when my mom's there, I get to be a kid again. A grown-ass man said this. Your man, your husband said he loved when his mama there because he get to be a kid again. That means he had a great fucking life. That means he had a great fucking childhood. So now why would you ask?
Let me get some motherfucking straightening right now. Let me get some motherfucking straightening right now. I'm glad I'm grown. You understand me? I've been waiting for this shit for a long time. Okay? So for somebody that's grown to say, oh yeah, I get to be a kid again, that does mean that he feels secure around his mama. That does mean he feels free. That does mean he had a great fucking childhood. And we're sorry, Krishan, that you didn't have a great childhood. A lot of us didn't. You preaching to the choir. But I don't hate people who did. I don't hate people who did. I praise, clap my hands, and thank God for that. Because I know that we all gonna have to bear our cross at different places and stages in our life. Some of us gonna have to bear it as children. Some of us gonna have to bear it as adults. But none of us are exempt from that. None of us. None of us. Okay? So I would never hate nobody because they had something that I didn't have as a kid. And I think that that speaks to how she really feels about him. I told y'all a long time ago, she don't got no respect for Blueface because she feel like he ain't struggled, robbed, set up, and do all of those things. He was a square to her. He was a trick to her. He was a lick to her. A sucker on a stick to her. Don't get me to rapping. Don't get me to rapping, girl. Don't get me to rapping, girl.
Ask questions from some strangers about why he letting his kids be over my house. Do you know that Jaden would not let her kids come over here if John told her not to? She would never disrespect him that way. Never, ever. Well, she'd suck it up. She'd call her mama. She'd call her sister. She got plenty of babysitters that charge her and everything. Okay, she got plenty of babysitters. Okay, but my son said when we left that courthouse, I made sure I heard it. Black heard it. Bodine heard it. Yes, my kids could go with my mama because he knew how they felt that day, and he knew that I was gonna make sure that they didn't feel that no more. Okay, he knew Jaden was gonna be down about having to raise her kids for a whole year by herself. And what did he say? He said, my kids could go with my mama. I made sure I heard it because I wouldn't take nobody's kids if they didn't want me to have them. I ain't that hard up for no kids. I done raised 3.
Right.
And I got 8. I got 8 grandkids. I am not that hard up for nobody's kids, okay? Y'all see Andre and his wife don't let me get the kids, and what I do, I just send the money, send a gift, do what I do, okay? I'm not about to beg nobody. When Callie get mad and get in her mood and she say, my kids ain't coming over there, girl, do you think I'll call looking for them? No, I don't. Y'all got the wrong impression of me somewhere, somehow. But my job as mama, Madea, big mama, dumb mama, is to make sure that you can handle being around these kids so that I don't go to jail. Because I'm not trying to go to jail. Because if one of my grandkids was to ever call me on the phone and say you did something that you wasn't supposed to do, baby, you will never hear from me again. But you will see me. You will never hear from me, but you will see me. I just want to make that clear. And all the step parents, all the grandkids, all of them, they know. Call Big Mama. Okay, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna call the popo and tell them I'm coming. I'm gonna tell them what I'm about to do. I'm gonna tell them they don't need no judge or nothing. Jesus, don't play with my grandkids. Okay, now y'all can play with my kids because they grown and they being hard headed and they getting on my motherfucking nerves too. So y'all can play with them. And I didn't mean to say no cuss words because I know this my sister page and she don't be wanting me to say no cuss words on her page. So I take that cuss word back. But my kids be getting on my nerves, and y'all can talk about them like a dog if y'all want to, because they talked about me like a dog, honey. So say what you want about them, but just don't play with these grandkids, okay? That's all I got to say. I'm pretty sure I touched on every topic. This was the best Q&A. This Q&A was far more worthy than that deflecting ass Q&A they gave y'all, okay? He know his mama. I raised him. I didn't raise Blue. Blue spent probably 6 months with his daddy once. And then a couple weekends here and there. Y'all know how it go. Mm-hmm. I was never, ever away from my child. Ever. Not ever.
Not ever.
Now he did do 6 months with my dad while I was trying to become an actress. And that didn't work out because my dad couldn't handle them. I went and got my kids and I brought them on back. But that's about it. They ain't never been in no foster care. Okay. I did 14 days in jail, but I made sure that the best person did the job. They ain't missed no school or nothing, Jesus. Okay.
I believe that.
But other than them 14 days in jail and that time I let him go stay with his dad, and then he got over there and his dad only had one room and he wasn't feeling being in the same room with his dad, and he said he wasn't going back over there no more. But what I do, I still try to convince him to go over his daddy house.
Okay.
Everybody not gonna have what your mama got. Okay, you still got to go see your dad, and I need a babysitter sometimes when I'm be trying to get my groove back. So you got to go over there and visit your dad sometime. But other than that, no ma'am, no foster. I ain't got no child abduction, child abuse. Can't see your kid, none of that shit, none of it. Now I beat Andre ass one time with a plastic hanger, and he did call them people on me. But when they came to my house, they left and they told him, "Don't call us no more. You got too much happiness going on over here for you to be calling anybody about your ass getting whooped." Okay, that's what they told him. I remember that Chinese man that came to my house.
Bro, I'm done with her. This lady is a mess, bro. You gotta love Carlissa, man.
I got one felony in my life, and it was probably about how old is they? I got that felony about 30 years ago. And I'm gonna tell you why I got that felony. Because somebody had on some cowboy boots and thought they was about to
y'all, this who
be the
Krishan
slave.
thinks she is, y'all.
And I did handle my business.
This is who she thinks she is, y'all. Y'all ready? This who she thinks she is. She thinks she's the angel of death. That's what she thinks she is. When I said that that's what she was doing, she came back on the live that same night and she took the cover and she put the cover over her head just like this. The same night that I was live. I would not want nobody like that around my kids at all. So it's very hard for me to believe that she will even be anywhere near them kids. That's hard for me to believe. I'm sorry, Carlissa, for interrupting you. I was putting on my scarf and I thought about that. But go ahead and finish this. My bad. Evil ass girl.
Business, okay? You wasn't about to kick one of my kids with your cowboy boots and call him no nigga on Sunday, okay, baby? I knocked that kid into the middle of next week to get him up off my son. Yes, I did. And I took the charge and they lowered it because they understood what was going on. And they lowered the charge to something else, misdemeanor. It wasn't no felony. But they knew, don't you play with my kids. And that's the only charge I got. The other charge I got was for beating up a lady who told my kids that I was gay. One of my friends took it upon herself to tell my kids was gay, and I didn't think my kids needed to know that I was gay.
Tara, before we get into this thing, and Carlissa telling us right now, Tara, she do say Johnny and Junior like as if they twins. I get that, okay? They are not twins and they are not the same age. Okay, I get it. But maybe she just said like that. Maybe it just sound like that because both of their names start with a J, man. Jonathan and Jaden ain't twins either. John Jaden Journey Jr. No, what the hell? You see what I'm saying? You see that? What I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's that propaganda. John Jaden Journey and Jabbar. Got that. John Jaden Journey and Jabbar, not Junior. John Jaden Journey and Jabbar, not Junior. Yeah. John Jaden Journey and Jabbar, not Junior. Say that 5 times, Krishan. Say that 5 times. You know I got to. You know I got to. You know I got to. All right, y'all. Let's keep going.
It wasn't their motherfucking business what I was doing with my vagina at night or my mouth, okay? I'm sorry. I know we on my sister page, y'all. We ain't supposed to be talking like that. So forgive me one more time. But those are the only charges I got. I promise you, with my right and my left hand to God, I got a charge for beating up one of my friends. I do. They called it a assault. and I got another charge for knocking a kid off my son. The neighbors came and got me and told me they was beating my son outside with some cowboy boots and calling him a nigger. And you know how I did from there. Okay, so that's what my charges was. They 30 years old charges. Okay, them charges is 30 years ago. But I just let you know I'm not playing by my kids. I didn't run from the popo. I went down there and I told them exactly what I did. I came outside. I had a baby on my hip. I had one baby on my hip. Okay. I had Jonathan on my hip and I ran out, and the white boy was kicking Andre with the cowboy boots, twice his size, calling him a nigger. And I could hear it before I got there. And when I got there, I had the baby on my hip and I used my other hand and boom, I tried to knock him into the middle of next week. Now, I ain't saying that's right, and I don't suggest you do that, because at this point, I would not do that. I would have just broke it up and called the police. But hey, you got what you get at 30 years old. I was like Rosa Parks. I didn't know, okay? And wasn't about to sit my ass on no bench. So that's the end of this Q&A. Do y'all have any questions for the Q&A?
Girl, we good.
Don't you got something better to do? No, I am retired. And my grandbaby is in there taking a nap. And I waited specifically until she took her nap to get on here and address y'all. So I am a retired wife. I got all the motherfucking time in the world to be on the internet, but you don't. I have accomplished all my goals and my dreams. I wrote a book. I did a show. I hosted.
She clocked you. She clocked you. She clocked you, girl, on that one. She got you. Whoever that was talking to her, I was weak earlier today when I seen it. And I had to call somebody and tell them it. Like, girl, she got you on that one, girl. She has accomplished, when she says she retired, that means she done worked her job, she accomplished her goals, her and her husband is retired. Can't nobody fire her or cancel her. But you, on the other hand, she got you with that one. Because you're probably a kid. You're probably in middle school or high school talking that shit. She got you good on that one. That's why you gotta watch what you say to adults, girl. That's why a child needs to stay in a child's place. A child needs to stay in a child's place. Stop being grown, coming out here getting these grown folks conversations, trying to be like Rashawn. Y'all need to find something else to do. Go outside, man. Go outside and touch the dirt, man. Touch the earth, man.
Hosted another show for some other people. I raised some successful kids that didn't turn out the best, but they still in the making. Okay, we ain't gonna rule them out. We can't count them out because they couldn't count me out. But baby, I got all the time in the world. Retired and successful, and I ain't got to do shit because my man got 2 jobs. Any more questions?
Oh, everybody, please.
I see why Blueface don't want anything to do with you. That sounds like a personal.
I can't play it because I know I'm gonna get copyright, but that is my favorite thing about Everybody Hates Chris. Girl, y'all don't even understand. I used to make that joke all the time. Like, it was one time that I was pregnant, right? I was pregnant with Cash, and I didn't have to work, but I wanted to work. You know how you get on an argument and then he taking care of you, so like you can't really be arguing with somebody taking care of you. So I was like, forget this, I'm gonna get me a job. Man, I got to that job. I worked about a week and I was like, I don't need this shit. But he didn't have 2 jobs. He had a job in the business. But the point of what I'm saying is that felt good. That felt good in that moment. Now, you better hope that you ain't dealing with no narcissist like that, because then you're gonna regret that. But Carlissa, on the other hand, she makes her own money. You know what I'm saying? She's a hustler. They're retired. They 50-50 partnership in a relationship. But I get what she was saying with that. Like, I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? I totally get it. But now, I ain't saying now, because we gotta be very clear. I'm not telling y'all kids to go and find a man to take care of you and say your man got 2 jobs. I'm not saying that. Okay, because it's a lot that come with getting taken care of, and if you ain't ready for it, it's drive you crazy. You gotta be ready for that. I pay the cost to be the boss ass nigga. You gotta be ready for that. If you ain't ready, don't fool with it. Cause it ain't for the motherfucking weak. I promise you that. So that's why I'm single. I don't want no more. And that's literally one of my best friends now. You know what I'm saying? And now all I get is the good side because it's not no toxicity or no nothing. That's somebody else's problem. I get the good person, you know what I'm saying? The person that's not stressed out, the person that I don't have no, oh, you gotta no, none of that. No, he's great. He's a great father, man. That's all it takes. You're a great dad. You're a great person to me because you're a great dad. So we good. But when you're in a relationship and the feelings involved and them soul ties and y'all exchanging energy and y'all plugging into each other and shit, it gets rough. It's not for the weak. You better be ready. That's all I gotta say. Yes, that's what I'm saying, butterfly. That's what I'm saying. Some of them are, you know, it ain't for the weak, so you gotta be ready. Cause yeah, you've had the cost to be the boss. But I didn't know you was gonna be doing all this. Shout out, man. You know who he is. I ain't gonna. This is not bad, okay? I got love for my baby daddy. I promise y'all I do. We was young, and at the end of the day, even when we broke up, he still had and got my back. So don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, you gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready. You gotta know what you're getting into, because what you're getting into is what you got into. Let me get off that, y'all. Let me get off that. But no, let me let Carlista finish real quick because I do want to say something in closing. So let me let her finish.
Problem, because he can't have too much to do with me from no sale. Now that's my son and I love him. But we don't give a fuck about what he got time or want to do. Okay, he is not the priority today. His children are. Any more questions? Okay, because we're not about to sit here and talk about one of my kids that came out my ass that's sitting in no dusty, dirty ass jail cell. Okay, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay, I got the baby in there taking a nap, so don't have me get too loud. Okay, because I will get loud.
Me too. Damn.
We seen them attend court, and his son visited him multiple times. Thank you. Thank you, girl. He was at the court. He sure was. And remember, my dad almost had a heart attack because he didn't want him there. But that's okay. He was at the court, and after court, y'all can ask Jaden. My son said my kids could go with my mama. Okay. 53 years old and invested in my kids' business. You goddamn right. Because like I said, the grandkids is in there. What we gonna do at all costs is protect them. She using y'all for clout. That's okay. She could use us for clout. She got that baby over there. She got to feed. She could use us, but don't be over there. Don't be over there using us, laughing because we divided right now. Don't be doing that. After how old is they? 28 years old. Do y'all know that we have only had one other time that Jonathan has ever in his 28 years of living where he disrespected me? Ask Jaden and ask any of his ex-girlfriends. Jonathan ain't never disrespect his mama growing up. Not never, ever would he. So we gonna give him a pass. Protect them grandkids. Don't let nobody near them. You one of the realest women I want to know. Okay, girl, because they don't be liking the truth. They don't be liking the truth. They like to end up on the news talking about, I thought he loved me. I thought she loved me. I ain't know she was going to beat my kids or do this to my kids. Like, girl, bye. Your sons don't like you. My sons or my daughter. None of them like me, but they kids love me. I don't give a fuck about none of them liking me. I'm not their little friends. Y'all are. I'm not they fans. I'm their biggest supporter. Okay, I am not they fans. You can't be a fan of somebody that came out your ass. It don't work like that. Y'all thought it did, but it don't. Y'all had it mixed up. Y'all had it misconstrued. That y'all thought I needed my son. I'm not the rapper mama that need her son, baby. And no offense to the ones that do. But my son, I had a house before he had a house. I had 2 pieces of property before he had property. He told y'all that already. He told y'all that already. You avoid any question or comment about your sons hating you. They didn't hate me last year. Did they hate me last year? Would y'all fans, the real fans, let them know? Did my son hate me last year when he was doing that interview? Not in jail, a free son talking about so proud of my mama. And when she at my house, I get to feel like a kid again. So what did he hate me then when he left them, did them interviews? Because I didn't even know about them interviews until y'all sent them to me. So I need to know, did my son hate me before he met these other people? Because I need to know, was he faking? I need to know, was the ninja faking when he begged me to come live at his house, okay? Our show only been out. How long the show been out, y'all? Not even 2 years. So if he hated me, why the hell he done been all on my show, taking pictures with my show, talking about he would love when his mama at his house, when he get to feel like a kid again. Girl, if you thought my sons hated me, you got something seriously wrong with yourself. Seriously wrong. Now, they might not like me, and I ain't they little friends. I don't give a fuck about none of my kids not liking me. They kids love me. Your kids hate you. Start when? Last year when the motherfuckers went to jail? When? Bitch, when? Bitch, when? When he asked me to come open that damn restaurant, bitch, when? When did my kids hate me? When they graduated college and left my house? Or when they was calling me asking me for that goddamn studio money?
Huh? Mm-hmm. Kelly girl.
Girl, bye. If he started hating me less than 2 years ago, that sounds like a personal problem to me. And he got to work with himself and Jesus on that. Because he wasn't a foster baby, honey. He wasn't a crack baby. His mama ain't never did no drugs. He ain't never been left nowhere. And nobody never did nothing to my child. So I can tell you right now, if he hate me, honey, that's a personal motherfucking problem that he got to figure out in that dusty, dirty ass cell. That ain't got shit to do with me. Okay? Why should he have his kids if he hate her? Tell him again. If he hate me, why do I have the most important people in his life in my bed? That's a good ass question, honey, because she won't never have him in her bed. If he hate me, girl, bye. Ain't he the one told me to go over there and see her baby? And I went to see her baby, and what he say? Just bring the baby outside to her, and because if your house dirty, she gonna talk about you. If he hate me, why he let me come over there and see your baby then?
And how you know her house was
Then he let me go over there and see her baby too.
And how you know her house was gonna be dirty? He knew it. He already knew it. You know you don't care over there. Your house gonna be dirty.
Why would he like you when you all in dragging his baby? What? Didn't they drag mine? They dragging my baby, right? Y'all gonna stop today. This is the last day. While we got 300 million people on here, I want y'all to stop today thinking that I give a fuck whether my son talk to me or not. I don't give a merry motherfucker if he don't never talk to me from that jail cell, okay? I just want him to get out and do better and be better.
Yes.
They don't never gotta talk to me. None of them. It ain't gonna hurt none of my feelings. They still gonna drop their kids off. Didn't he drop his kids off while him and Jaden both dropped the kids off when they went over there to that casino and did that weekend rendezvous that y'all didn't know nothing about? Ooh. Didn't they drop the kids off?
Oh.
And I didn't let him in. Ask Jaden. He sat in the motherfucking car. Ooh. So there you go. I don't care if they don't talk to me. I don't call looking for them. I sent them some scriptures
Hold
to
up,
get their
y'all.
life
Y'all
right with
hold
Jesus,
up.
and that's it.
Hold up. Hold up. No, hold up.
To me or not. I don't give a merry motherfucker if he don't never talk to me from that jail cell, okay? I just want him to get out and do better and be better. They don't never gotta talk to me. None of them. It ain't gonna hurt none of my feelings. They still gonna drop their kids off. Didn't he drop his kids off while him and Jaden both dropped the kids off when they went over there to that casino and did that weekend rendezvous that y'all didn't know nothing about? Didn't they drop the kids off? And I didn't let him in.
He ain't get a furlough for the weekend, did he? What's she talking about? The reason why I stopped on that is because there's something about that feels like that's tea. But not just the whole, something like that feels like tea. Or no, it feels like tea. It's giving tea to me because she wouldn't say that about him doing that while he was out. And I do know in California, they do give you like a weekend pass and shit. I don't know. It kind of feels like tea. Like, did he get a furlough on the weekend or something? What is she talking about? Because she wouldn't have said it like that if she talking about like a weekend in the past, because they was together in the past. They only broke up about a month before he got locked up. So what could she be saying? She wouldn't say that if it wasn't tea. What is that, Carlissa? Girl, you need to make that plain, girl. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Do you have to be married? Like, I don't know, but it's just something about that, y'all. Let's just lock that in our brains. Let's just keep that right here, because we're gonna probably figure that out. Carlos, you need to go ahead and make that plain, Shawty, and let us know what you're saying, girl, because something about that feels very much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. Somebody, okay, we need to work together right now, real quick. Somebody go and find that video where they said that Carlissa slipped up and said Blueface was home. Somebody go find that shit and tell me if she said that on the weekend. If it was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Somebody tell me if she did it on that day. Somebody go get that date for me. And make sure you get it from somebody who posts the videos in real time. Because sometimes people will post a video a day later or hours later. I need the day of. If that day is anywhere around the weekend, then that's fishy. That's fishy right there, Carlissa. That feels like tea. She did say he was home one time, y'all. Hold up, let me go find it. That feels like tea right there. Something about that. I'm gonna let this play, but I'm gonna go look at something real quick.
Ask Jaden. He sat in the motherfucking car. So there you go. I don't care if they don't talk to me. Why would he like you when you all in dragging his baby? What? Didn't they drag mine? They dragging my baby, right? Y'all gonna stop today. This is the last day while we got 300 million people on here. I want y'all to stop today thinking that I give a fuck whether my son talk to me or not. I don't give a merry motherfucker if he don't never talk to me from that jail cell, okay? I just want him to get out and do better and be better. They don't never gotta talk to me. None of them. It ain't gonna hurt none of my feelings. They still gonna drop their kids off. Didn't he drop his kids off while him and Jaden both dropped the kids off when they went over there to that casino and did.
Right. Right. Okay, sis. Thank you. Sis. Oh man. Yes, she's right. Queen Tay is right. She was saying that. Okay, hold on. Sis, do me a favor. Go and look on the date. I want to say look at a Lola Lee video, or either you might even have to go to Everything Entertainment because he posts them videos in real time. So look and see. It's type in Carlissa spills the beans about Blueface being home, or Carlissa said Blueface is home from jail, or something like that. Because I remember she was sitting, yes, and they said she slipped up. I want to know what day was that. Like, if you could get the date that the person uploaded. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of that. We're gonna get to the bottom of that, Carlissa. Mm, like, something don't feel right about that. Something feels like that's tea. You know, that feels like tea. It really do. That's what time when Krishan was looking for him and he was creeping with Jaden. That's what I'm saying. Mm, but this my thing. Okay, let me go back up here. Okay, I get that. But him and Jaden was together up until about a month before he got locked up. So it's just don't. And then you got to think about this. She's talking about a time when he wasn't speaking to her. She's talking about a time that he didn't even get out the car. Now we know that he done been on 6 Shot. So that wasn't the time, because he's not gonna be on 6 Shot on her show, and then when the camera's cut off, stay in the car and like he's not cool with her. You get what I'm saying? So I feel something about that feels like tea. Carlissa ain't just say that for nothing. She always drops silent bombs. And something is telling me something. We're gonna investigate this. Even if we don't get to it till tomorrow, we're gonna investigate this. No, I think that he might have got a weekend home. I think he might have got a furlough or a weekend pass or something home. Or he could have came home and then they locked him back up because of whatever reason. It could be a lot of reasons, but I don't know. I wonder. I'm wondering because I don't think it was his kid's birthday. Was it Journey or Javon's birthday around that time? I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, he said, I have you and my son. He did call the baby his son, and that's where I can't take, like that's crazy, Blueface. Why you doing that? And you know that baby daddy is not with us no more because of her. He did claim Junior and Krishan as his wife. He did. But this is my thing, though. She talking about him and Jaden did a rendezvous. It's just weird to me, y'all. Hey, family, it's been a while since I watched this shit about the Herbal Circus, but I saw Junior come across my timeline and was very happy to see him. I had to stop after seeing her hold him as a shield. Is that a video we already saw, Cindy Lou, Candy Lou? And I'm glad you're back too, sis. I'm glad you're back too, Candy Lou. I'm glad you are here. I hope you subscribe to us, and I hope you make sure that you got your notifications on, because we about to crank it up. We about to crank it up over here, y'all. That's why it's important to me to make sure that my schedule is right. So I really need to be getting ready to get off right now. But that's why it's important to me to make sure that I'm on task with everything because I want to crank it up. And boy did something. She's tripping, and the boy did something. She's tripping. Okay, let's not read too much. All we know has to play. Wait, let's not read in it too much. We all know Blue has to play along because Krishan is playing the Bills. That's correct. I'm so glad that you here, girl. That's correct. Okay, babe, you texted to me? It wasn't a year ago. This was when he was locked. Okay. No, who found it? Let me go look at something real quick. I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna go look at it because I gotta be getting ready to get off. But I'm gonna show y'all what I was talking about. And I got you. Just we'll let this finish while I go see something real.
That weekend rendezvous that y'all didn't know nothing about. Didn't they drop the kids off?
That weekend.
And he hate me. Why do I have the most important people in his life in my bed? That's a good ass question, honey, because she won't never have him in her bed. If he hate me, girl, bye. Ain't he the one told me to go over there and see her baby? And I went to see her baby, and what he say? Just bring the baby outside to her, and because if your house dirty, she gonna talk about you. If he hate me, why he let me come over there and see your baby then? Didn't he let me go over there and see her baby too? Why would he like you when you all in dragging his baby? What? He didn't they drag mine? They dragging my baby, right? Y'all gonna stop today. This is the last day while we got 300 million people on here. I want y'all to stop today thinking that I give a fuck whether my son talk to me or not. I don't give a merry motherfucker if he don't never talk to me from that jail cell, okay? I just want him to get out and do better and be better. They don't never gotta talk to me. None of them. It ain't gonna hurt none of my feelings. They still gonna drop their kids off. Didn't he drop his kids off while him and Jaden both dropped the kids off when they went over there to that casino and did that weekend rendezvous that y'all didn't know nothing about? Didn't they drop the kids off? And I didn't let him in. Ask Jaden. He sat in the motherfucking car. So there you go. I don't care if they don't talk to me. I don't call looking for them. I sent them some scriptures to get their life right with Jesus, and that's it. He's been away over a year, so that don't count because he's under her control while she's paying.
Just so y'all know what I'm doing. This was the video I was talking about. Now, I'm going to be putting one in the chat if you remember.
Done, the nephew is blocked. Out of there. You feel me? Out of
Put one in
there.
the chat if you remember this.
Till he learns some respect. Out of there. We worked too hard for this shit. We done had our asses kicked and our eyes black. Out of there. Y'all should not even be following nobody playing with none of us, honestly, because y'all done seen us go through holy hell, all of us, on this damn internet. Some people done lost their husbands. Callie lost a whole marriage behind that shit. What is you talking about? Be jumping on this ship now. This ship done sailed, baby. People done lost stuff over here. For y'all to even be letting new people play with us. Like, people done lost relationships. Krishan done lost relationships with family members. Like, it's not even y'all not even doing a justice to the people that done fought and rode and fought. And here come these crazy people acting like they know us. Ouch. No, ma'am. We will not let them get it out the mud, honey. How they got it, how we got it out the mud. Child, please. Shit, 1 week, me, Blue, and Callie had black eyes. I know you lying. I know you lying, honey. The sisters over there fighting with each other. Sisters that done grew up and helped raise each other. People done put in too much on this for y'all to just be letting anybody pull up with a word. Okay? Handing out passes. You can't follow me in now. Ain't no way, no hell, no how. I done already blocked like 30 people, but I had these kids. But baby, when they go home, I'm gonna be after that ass. Cause how the hell y'all gonna be? Now I let y'all let Jonathan daddy in. Didn't I let y'all let Jonathan daddy in? I let y'all let his daddy in. That's about far as it go down the family line. Okay. You will not be taking in the aunties and the sisters and the people at the welfare office that they done. Hell no, baby. They did not put in on this. Ain't lost nothing. Just gonna jump on the ship. How you just gonna jump on the ship onto the circus? Ain't filled out now application. Now you know Krishan got to put you up to get on this page. You know you got to be invited, hand selected by hand, literally. Okay, you have to literally be accepted into this program. Okay, ain't nobody just jumping on this dang on boat like they know us. We've been at work for the last 3 years. We about to be like the American Civil War in a minute. We about to be peace treaties. Now you want to jump in here with your 2 cents? You don't take your bald headed ass somewhere and sit down, Geechee. Girl, with all them damn gums looking like we don't know who your daddy is, if you don't go sit somewhere in the closet, you not about to play on my kids' time. You did not put in on this, sis. You did not put in on this. Krishan changed her name to Krishan Porter. See, they take the whole glory and the whole fun out of being a wife. Like, I would never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever give Mr. Sappho the benefit of any doubt of saying his name on the last end of my name without any of the wedding benefits, certificates, any of that. Like, there's absolutely no way I would rob myself out of the beauty of being someone's wife by claiming it preordained. Like, you got to stand in front of the pastor. You got to sign them documents. I get half your shit or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just out here just so ho and happy to be somebody's wife, so nobody else get. I'm gonna hurry up and do it before she do it. Like, girl, marriage is so much more than that, y'all. Marriage is the most beautiful, beautiful thing in the world.
Yep.
It's almost as beautiful as giving birth to a child, especially when a man gets down and he really wants you to be his wife, and not for no other reasons other than being his wife. Not because this person ain't paying their bills, not because this person.
I agree 100%. Y'all, give me 1 second to fish through this. I'll let y'all finish watching this because I know this is what we here for. But I'm fishing for something specifically. So far in that other video that I just switched to, one of the things that I heard was that she had the kids. She said she had the kids while she was live in that video. She said, I got the kids, but as soon as they go home. So she had the kids at this time. Now, hold on. I'm finna go fishing real quick. But y'all can watch this while I do that.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't never had no man in jail, so I wouldn't know what they sound like. Miss Carlissa, you think? He in jail. How can he do anything about that? How you mad about questions his fan followers asked that he approved? He ain't approved no damn questions. Stop acting dumb. What you talking about? He ain't approved shit. He didn't even sound like he was ready for that question. That's why he deflected so damn hard. He sounded like his daddy when I used to catch his daddy. Just made up some shit. He just made up some shit on the fly. He didn't say what she wanted him to say. She wanted him to say, I'm going to call and tell them they can't see my kids no more. Because he know if he call and tell me that, I won't. The boys don't have no respect for you. They don't have no respect for themselves. That's why they keep finding themselves in these dusty, dirty ass situations. How you gonna not have respect for me? I raised you. You don't have a choice. You wasn't a crack fiend, baby. And again, for the last and final time, I love my kids dearly, but I don't give no fucks about them not talking to me. They not my little friends, okay? You can't make it on your own. You got to use them. Somebody tell her that I raised them by myself. Oh, shit. That's hilarious. I wonder if her feelings hurt by the Q&A. Please answer that. My feelings was hurt because I still see somebody trying to divide and conquer, and there's too many kids involved. So that's why my feelings is hurt. That is somebody out there that still don't want my grandkids to have a nice, comfortable place to go to while their mom is working. You know what I'm saying? And they not working like, oh, go to work 9 to 5 daycare hours. They working like long hours, and you got to trust people with your kids to be spending nights and stuff. Like, why would you not want his kids where you know he was raised comfortably at? Why would you even think he would want that? That's loser mentality. Like, you don't really like my son. You just fake it. And I know it's hard to like him.
Sorry,
I'm his mama, and I barely like him too.
Wait, because I'm over here in the deep sea diving, okay? And she over here speaking facts. I can't let this part go too, because she over here speaking facts. So my bad, y'all. I gotta run it back like a minute, because I heard some real shit just now. She says you don't like my son, and she is correct. She is correct. For sure, I do not like that boy. Hold up. Let me run it right there.
Oh shit. That's hilarious. I wonder if her feelings hurt by the Q&A. Please answer that. My feelings was hurt because I still see somebody trying to divide and conquer, and there's too many kids involved. So that's why my feelings is hurt.
Yeah.
That is somebody out there that still don't want my grandkids to have a nice, comfortable place to go to while their mom is working. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they not working like, oh, go to work 9 to 5 daycare hours. They working like long hours, and you got to trust people with your kids to be spending nights and stuff. Like, why would you not want his kids where you know he was raised comfortably at? Mm-hmm. Why would you even think he would want that? That's loser mentality. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't really like my son. You just fake it.
That's true.
And I know it's hard to like him. I'm his mama, and I barely like him too.
She faking, y'all. She faking. No,
Jaden already said he did not know that they was about to ask nothing about where no kids was being watched at. That is not part of the deal. No, ma'am, he did not know nothing about that. That's why he wasn't prepared for a good answer.
Exactly. You could tell he was caught off guard with those things. She was trying to get him to go in harder. They probably got into it about it after it was over. Because in his mind, it's lights, camera, action. And she's setting up BS, taking advantage of the fact that he in jail. She's trying to force his hand to prove something to us. I could tell in that Q&A. I really was like, what is that even Blueface? Because that don't even sound like that cocky Blueface that we know. You know what I'm saying? That don't sound like, and let me not say cocky, because those are the things that I want. You know, I hope that he gets better at and changes. But he don't have to lose his whole personality because of it. And his personality is sporty by nature, but that's okay. It's when it starts to get toxic for you that it's a problem. It's when your ego starts hurting you where it's a problem. But it's okay to be confident. But it's when you start feeling like you're bigger than God, it's the problem. You understand? So that didn't even sound like the Blueface that we know. So I was just like, it sounded like somebody got him pinned down. Lord, what's going on with the boy? I done heard all this stuff about what's going on with him and that man. And some of it sounds so crazy that I don't want to believe it, but man, crazier things have happened. Look at Ronnie. So it's like nothing is beyond belief at this point when it comes to these people, man. It's nothing beyond belief. Nothing. I ain't want to listen to y'all when y'all was telling me about what's going on in that jail with that boy. I didn't. And y'all know it. For the ones that came and said something to me, y'all know it. Because I didn't want to believe that boy was going through that enough. And I hope it ain't as bad as what people say. I really do, cause that sucks for him because he wouldn't even be in there if somebody ain't convinced him to go to Vegas. Man, look, all we can do is we praying for Carlissa, we praying for you, sis, because a lot of people want to pray for Krishan, that Blueface, and we gonna always be praying for Junior, and we gonna always be fighting for justice for Ronnie. But people forget that before any of those people came out, Carlissa was standing 10 toes down in the paint against 5 million crack rock 5 million credum-dums, 5 million rock tards. She was up 10 toes down against them all. Like, son, I don't care about nothing they saying. That girl done got my number blocked out your phone, and it's the only way that you can even hear my motherfucking voice. So I'm gonna make sure it get to you. I don't care what crazy shit I gotta say to make this video go viral. I'm gonna make sure you hear my voice because it's something in this message that I want you to hear. Y'all don't understand. As a mother, she was blocked from his phone. She could not communicate or get to him. And so if she gonna send a video to him via online, she got to make sure that video go viral so that her son hear her voice. And I don't even think people understand the pain that the lady probably was going through in the background, at the fact that she even has to communicate with her son like that. I saw Carlissa in tears one time. In tears. A message she telling me. Hold on, let me see. Man, let me be quiet though. Let me let her finish.
Okay. He did a good job though. I like the answer. The answer was on fucking point. The restaurant is not in any way, shape, or form doing numbers that we did. It's impossible. We had a liquor license. We had overnight activities. It's impossible to do the numbers that I did. He knows that. He knows that that's just, that for him is just a tax write-off, y'all. Do you speak to your mom? My mom let a man touch me when I was 12, so why would we be speaking? Why would we have anything to talk about? I have forgiven her, but she haven't forgiven herself. So whenever I talk about it, she's uncomfortable. Your husband is slow. My husband is helping y'all badass kids. My husband is a counselor to the youth. My husband spent time trying to rejuvenate y'all kids. I miss my husband all day because he be somewhere with y'all slow ass kids. Y'all could Google my husband's income. He real slow, but he make a lot of money. I ain't never been without medical or dental, and I ain't never seen a bill in my life. And I've been married 10 years. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't never seen a bill in my life.
High five.
She's robbing Junior of having a loving relationship with his grandmother. Of all the grandmothers,
I gotta say this, y'all. I knew it was something about Carlissa that I just got and I just understood. I cannot brush over the fact that she just slick told my life story in 2 seconds. I can't get over that. I tell my mama all the time to forgive yourself. Mama, you don't gotta keep apologizing to me. But she accepted it late, you know? She didn't accept it in real time, but she accepted it later on down the line. So she apologized to me a lot. And I'd be like, wow, I forgive you. Like, I understand because just like what I was going through, she was going through too. She was also being abused by that same person, but in a different way. She was being mentally abused by that same person. We were being physically abused, and I was being sexually, physically, and mentally abused. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because it's the same age that Carlos was, 12, and it's the same story. The only thing that's different, which I don't even think is different because me and my mom are very much like off and on. You know what I mean? And when we off, I have to keep myself mad at her so that I don't miss her. You know? And I remember telling her like, you got to forgive yourself, Mom. Like, because I forgive you, God forgive you, and your mind wasn't your mind at the time. And when you got your mind back and you got away from that situation, you acknowledge that that you believe me, and that means the world. Now I don't know if sometimes I wonder if she mean it, that she believe me or whatever, but I love my mama so much that I don't even want her to have to deal with that pain of dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I love her so much. I don't want her to feel guilt. I don't want her to feel bad. Even though it hurt me how she reacted. It hurt me how she reacted, but I forgive her though. And I love her so much that I don't want her to feel pain or guilt about it. So I told her to stop, apologizing to me. But she still do. I knew that I had a lot in common with Carlos, but I just didn't know what. But it was
I mean,
something
he
about
probably got like you. The kids got to have 4 grandparents. Not to have one spend time with you is crazy. I would be fighting for at least one. Jaden is a drunk. She need to be drunk
I love
right
you
now,
too,
girl. She
baby.
got free
Love you
time
too.
and a free babysitter, and her kids is taking naps at their grandma's house right now. She need to. I be drunk too.
Right.
Baby, I be drunk somewhere too.
That's right, Queen. That's right, Queen Tay. Made lemonade, girl. That's right. That's right.
How is your bald spot?
That's
Well, thanks to Bree and these chemicals that she gave me, I have a full head of hair.
right.
But my hair only falls out when I'm stressed or worried about my kids. So it only falls out when I'm worried about my kids.
Yeah.
When you have some grown kids, your hair gonna fall out too. But it wouldn't matter if I was ski ball to the ball head. God bless me with an amazing face.
We gonna help them, Jill.
If I had no hair.
We gonna reach out to them and we gonna help girls going through that. Watch.
Can we discuss the fact that he said he's closer to God? He's praying and able to focus. I didn't get to hear that part. Unfortunately, y'all didn't send me that part.
That's right. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Come on, Gigi.
But I mean, he was raised in the church, so I don't see how he wouldn't. He done read the Bible twice. He was raised in church. He was baptized at 12. So God wouldn't be, if he wasn't talking to God, God wouldn't be who he said he was. God said that they won't depart. They'll come back home regardless. So Jonathan was in church every Sunday until he went to college. People not allowed to drink. Girl, when you got kids and you got time off, you better enjoy yourself, honey. Because raising 2 kids by yourself is not easy.
Exactly. You see how
It is not for the
Jaden.
weak.
Exactly. But they want
What
to
is
say
this
something
page?
about Jaden drinking. And she didn't drink while she was pregnant. If you want to clock drinking, I got some videos for you. And we can clock the drinking while the baby's in the womb. Don't say nothing about Jada having a drink every now and then. And she raising 2 kids. She keep the house clean. She keep them kids in sports and all the other beautiful things that she do for them. Girl, stop. She don't pay people to do journey hair. I seen Jada do journey hair her motherfucking self. She go all out for her kids. She ain't one of them parents where I'ma eat steak and potatoes and get y'all some motherfucking McDonald's. No, she's not one of them parents. She like, we all gonna go. We all going to Ruth Chris, goddammit. They better have a booster seat or I ain't gonna be there. She's a great mom and y'all ain't finna do that to Jaden. Don't say nothing about Jaden. Unless you're going to stand up and talk about how wrong and crazy it is for Krishan to be on video saying you can drink while you're pregnant, for Krishan to be on video actually drinking while you're pregnant, for Krishan to take another drink out of a girl's hand and hurry up and down it. She didn't even sip it and feel guilty that she doing it because she got the shakes because she an alcoholic. She down that motherfucker. Do you think that was the first drink she had all night? No. She grabbed that glass and down that water down that drink like it was water and she was in a goddamn desert storm. That's what you would have thought. The way she guzzled down that glass of gin. She wanted to eat the ice and the fruit and everything. You know what happens when you eat the fruit. You know that fruit potent. That fruit be potent as hell. That's why she wanted it. That's why she wanted that fruit. Rest in peace to my Auntie Emily. My Auntie Emily said to watch when you eat that fruit now. If you eat them cherries now, them cherries, they're going to have you. Oh, no, I can't handle it. Girl, please. That fruit be potent as hell. And she drink too. Yes. And they can't say nothing about Jaden and then it act like they blind with Krishan. See, this is what the Kokashans, this is what Kokashan fans, this is what they don't realize is y'all give yourself away because y'all got all the logic and sense when it comes to anybody else. And then y'all expect us to believe that y'all truly believe Krishan. If you can see through time, you can see through Jerry. Period. You don't want to see through Jerry because you worship Jerry, and that's dangerous. You are in a dangerous place living in a world like this with a mind like that. I'm telling you. Let me let her finish up though, y'all, because here I go again. I'm tripping. I should have been in the bed.
This is my sister page. So make sure y'all come back to this page so that y'all can get many, many blessings and lessons. Because if she pray for you, honey, you gonna be blessed. If I tell you the stuff that she done reversed and she done, you make sure you stay up on this page, honey. Because when you need to pray for one of your kids or yourself or your marriage or whatever the case may be, honey, she can get a word through for you. She needs the Bible. So we sent him a Bible. Remember, we sent him a Bible. We sent him a book. But he's already read the book, the Bible. Ask Jaden. They went to church every Sunday. John knows the Lord. So, and he knows that's why he's sitting there. And he knows when the Lord will set him free.
Come on, Carlissa. Woo. Come on, Carlissa. Come on, babe. Come on, girl. Give it to us again.
Because when you need to pray for one of your kids or yourself or your marriage or whatever the case may be, honey, she can get a word through for you.
Come on, Carlissa. Come on.
She needs the Bible.
Come on, Carlissa.
So we sent him a Bible. Remember, we sent him a Bible. We sent him a book. But he's already read the book, the Bible. Ask Jaden. They went to church every Sunday. John knows the Lord. So, and he knows that's why he's sitting there. And he knows when the Lord will set him free.
Come on. Come on.
God will help you with your mental health. Girl, if it wasn't for God, honey, this would be beyond mental health. This is not for the weak.
It's not for the weak.
I'm very triggered. I'm very triggered that I have grandkids that have parents that are being bullied into not, having the relationship with them. I'm very triggered because I never ever put nobody before my kids. No man ever came before my kids. No relationship. None of my parents. Nothing came before my kids. So yes, I am so triggered at them even being tested with something like this.
Yeah.
Very triggered.
Yeah.
I need prayer. This is the page. So if you DM her, I have heard a lot of y'all have been blessed by my sister. So I'm so proud of y'all and grateful. Maybe God work in mysterious ways. Maybe that's why I get to sneak on her page.
Yeah.
I have heard some of y'all's blessings and stories, and she definitely knows how to pray.
Yeah.
She is the one that's been helping me keep from like flying off the deep end or the edge or wishing bad luck or consequences or karma. I don't want none of that for nobody. My sister is an amazing child of God, okay? She's not about to get on here and hope nobody die, hope nobody get no consequences. Like a woman of God to the core.
Right.
She has helped me through this whole thing and all these triggers.
Vengeance
But
is the
whenever
Lord.
I see anybody put people before their kids, it's the biggest trigger for me. Like I have canceled friends. If I see a friend of mine like put a man before her kid, we're no longer friends. Like it is the most ugliest thing that you could ever do. And that's probably because my mama put a man before me. So yes, it is my trigger and my trauma. It is my trigger and my trauma when a woman cannot put her kids first. That's just gonna be a trauma for me. I've lost friends. We don't talk. We don't speak. They know why. Like, girl, you just let that man talk to your kid like that, and you still cool with him? Yeah, no. Yes, we should have never ever been a part of the Q&A. Me and Jaden, she already said we was using her for clout. Don't bring it up. We boring. We should have never been a part of the Q&A. It should have been like, you know what? I'm not asking any questions about them because this is my thing with him. And that's a problem for me because why are you answering questions on your Q&A about us? We're doing everything for him that nobody's doing. We're raising his kids while he's gone. We are literally bending over backwards trying to make sure his kids have everything they need while he's gone. So as a stepmother, you should be nothing but grateful and appreciative to us, the village, the team that's helping his kids while he's gone. Like I could be one of them grandmas in the street getting my groove back. Out there hanging out, partying, and his kids not having a piece of sound mind or, then y'all mad when I talk to the kids about them. We clout chasing if we talk to the kids about them. Like y'all some serious ass. I don't even know what to call y'all, but I already know y'all the type of women that let people yell at y'all kids and talk to them crazy and call them names and shit and get over it tomorrow and make up with them. Now, if you got to chastise one of my kids and tell them no, stop, don't, that's fine. But when you
Let me be very clear because it worked my nerve. Let me be very, very clear. Okay, it's one thing when you have to discipline a kid. Okay, that's one thing. But what she is talking about is not that. What she is talking about is the way Krishan spoke to Bonnie Lachey's son. That's what she's talking about. If y'all ain't seen it, don't worry, we'll find it and play it tomorrow. But that's what she's talking about. Now, I know she ain't talking about nobody disciplining or telling the kids, hey, don't do that, or that's wrong. That's different. I don't have a problem with, correction. I don't have a problem with correction, but I do have a problem with belittling, yelling, screaming, anything that might possibly break my child's spirit. I'm not with it at all. And it ain't even gonna get that far. Cause I can see that type of person from a mile away, and you ain't gonna get nowhere near mine ever. Cause I don't understand that. You wouldn't want to be treated like that. So why would you treat a kid like that? Krishan sits up here and she talks about her horror stories of when she grew up. But then you grow up and you inflict that on other kids, even your own. If she would do what she did to her own baby, what do y'all think she would do to Journey and Javon? If she would do what she did to her own child, what do y'all think she would do to Journey and Javon? Man, I got to show y'all another video before we get off of here. Y'all, oh my God, y'all. I got to get off of here, but I really wanted to show y'all something. I want to keep this tone. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to break this tone right here that we got in the video that I want to show y'all. I'm going to have to just let it play and not interrupt it because it's not going to be the same tomorrow if I wait till tomorrow. So I'm literally going to have to push it. I'm going to have to push it. Let me let Carlissa say what she's going to say because I just, it's on me to say this, to show this video. So I'm about to go get it while Carlissa saying what she's saying because it's not going to feel the same tomorrow. I have to show it tonight.
You get to the point where you talking to my kids like some people in the streets, we're done. There's nothing else to talk about if you're going to talk about my kids or talk to my kids like they just trash in the street. We're done. Like, you can talk to me like that.
All right, okay, perfect. All right, that video has stopped. Okay, let me go to this real quick. I'm gonna play this while we go to that video. This is the video that I am gonna show tomorrow of when Carlissa, if you look at it, it says Blueface released from jail. Carlissa slips and speak. Hashtag Krishan Rock and Blueface, Krishan Rock, Blueface. This is what I was talking about. This was only about 3 months ago. I don't know if any of y'all remember the headline that was going out that Carlissa slipped and said Blueface was home. But this is, if any rendezvous weekend took place, it would have been this weekend. That's why I'm investigating this because that felt like tea. So I'm gonna look at this more, but while I go get that other video, I'll play this for y'all real quick. And maybe y'all don't remember that. Yes, he is, Nickel. Blueface is in danger. Hey, y'all. Hey, Monique. Monique, what's up, girl? I love seeing you, Monique. And thank you for being with me and riding with me so long, girl. Thank you, girl. You've been here for a minute, girl. Thank you. I love you, girl. Thank you so much. Hey, Melissa Talks. All right. Okay. Not really. We've been watching Carlissa Q&As. Oh, yeah. I gotta ask. Let me check. Did I miss something? Okay. Let me go and find this video real quick because I need to get off, y'all. I really do. But I gotta show y'all something real quick. Uh, where is Mm, I might just show it tomorrow. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, hold on. It must not be. Wait, I showed that one. Hold on, y'all. There's one in particular that I'm looking for. Oh, it might be over here. Okay, the topic was about how people treat their own kids and how I was basically saying if she would treat her own child the way she treated her child, then what makes you think she would treat your child any better if she would treat her own child the way that she treated him? It's ridiculous. Hold on, let me make sure I got the right one. All right. Now y'all look at how she treat her child while we wrap up. This is the last video we gonna watch, and I'm not gonna
This is
interrupt it.
Lola Lee
Shout out to Lola
T.
Lee.
Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? So Krishan is currently in the hospital and she went on Instagram Live to update her fans. She said her water broke a few days ago and the baby is coming quicker than they all thought he would.
I can't stop
Certain
it.
parts of the live
heard
she
that.
had to mute
A
due to
few days.
privacy. Listen to this.
Some parts of the life she had to mute.
Vaginas.
I'm scared to move.
Alright, baby. It's done.
So how big is your coochie hole? I mean, like the
It's not big. There's a little flexible tube in it.
How
big is it? It's a up a little bit so we can talk to you. It's really small. Yeah, it's really small. Once she's done talking to you, we'll probably want.
So when you're comfortable and when you're ready, Dr. Leon would like you to check your cervix. If there's a bag of water left, break it.
break it.
Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Remember I said
Listen, y'all, I can't stop it. I cannot stop this video. So I hope y'all are listening because we're going to talk more about it tomorrow. Listen to her not wanting to be there. Listen to how she talks to the nurses. Listen to those little small little nuances that you're going to hear because you're going to hear a hint of Ronnie. You're going to hear somebody say something about, is he here? Is he coming? He called. And we all know that he wasn't Blueface. You're going to hear that, okay? I need y'all to listen because I cannot stop this. And we will resume the other ones tomorrow. This video is 15 minutes. I can't afford to stop it. But this is what we're going to listen to going out, y'all.
there are going to be 2 sacks of
Right.
fluid. You are leaking some. And
So one in the chat, y'all can hear me.
From the inside, another in the other hole to monitor your contractions from the inside. So,
I love y'all so much.
Mhm.
Thank y'all for being here.
ready?
Yeah,
All
I'm
these
ready.
things we're trying to do is to help you have this baby.
Yeah, let's go.
You want to do it? Ready? We'll leave her. It's
So-
time since
So
you're.
you pop it
And
and
I want to have this baby.
If there's.
can I get a mirror or no?
Sure.
I want to see it.
You're not gonna see me break it. You're just gonna see her your vagina.
Are you just gonna be my coochie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, if there's any water left, you see this little tiny little thing right there?
Mhm.
We just snag the little bag, and then the rest of the water will break. And then
Do the baby cake? It's not moving.
what? Your baby?
Yeah.
Mm.
Show you on the monitor. This little tube right here
Yeah.
is gonna help us monitor your contractions better. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? It'll just go like one, and then the rest of the water will break. And then
Do the baby cake? It's not moving.
what? Your baby?
I'm changing. I'm changing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, try it on the monitor. This little tube right here is gonna help us monitor your contractions better, okay?
Yeah.
All right? It'll just be like one cervical exam, but it'll be a lot different this time now that you got your epidural, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lay you back the same way we just did it, okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh God. Sit
I know,
down.
love.
All right. I want to start pushing already.
You can't push yet.
Girl,
You got some time. All right, love. Same thing. Relax out.
Oh no, my coochie.
It's okay. You keep saying that. We do this
Cause
every
you
day.
all up in there,
We want to be all up in there, girl.
like that's disgusting.
this is what we do. We help mommies become mommies. And
What would you do if you didn't have us?
Huh?
What would you do if you didn't have us?
I'll probably push it on myself.
Of course you would, but we're here to help.
could be a man up in here.
Oh, for real?
There's no
But there's no,
Hell no.
but there's no man, so don't worry about it.
Good.
You ready?
Okay.
Try and relax.
You're
The
gonna show
easier
me
you
touch,
relax,
okay?
the more you relax.
Oh, this is when you pop it.
Yeah, but it's gonna feel different that you have your epidural. Like when Christine checked you earlier, it's gonna feel different.
Oh, cause I hurt.
Yeah, but you have some pain relief now. Okay?
Am I having for trouble?
Maybe. You might be. Yeah, I think you are. Right?
Yeah.
That's why we're gonna use this monitor though, because that one's not so reliable. This one's gonna help us induce you better.
Okay.
Ready? You ready?
Touch.
Okay, you can touch it. Okay.
Okay, I just-
Just let me know when you about to pop it.
Oh, I will. I have to get in first.
It feels different, right? It just feels
Yeah.
weird,
I
right?
feel like she's fingering me.
I promise you, I'm not.
All right, relax your leg as
Or
much
bag.
as
Okay.
What was her cervix? 2 centimeters?
Oh no, she's like a lot.
For real?
Let's go, girl.
Yes.
You're
It's
ready
gonna
to
come
have a
up.
baby.
Oh wait.
What you doing? What you hurting me?
Almost done. Hang in there.
No, she's like
Good.
4.
That's good stuff.
Where I gotta go? 10.
10. Gotta get to 10. We're
And
almost
this is
done.
the tube,
The 2. Well, how far that go up in
not
there?
very far.
It goes right next to baby. You're doing good.
How she know how to do it?
She does this daily.
Oh, I've been doing this for a long time, Mama.
Okay, I'm done. Well
So you're
done.
like 4 and 100.
That's good.
How you know?
She's feeling your cervix.
So when I go into your vagina, I feel for another kind of hole
Uh-huh.
up inside, and I open my fingers to see how far dilated you are, and it's about 4 centimeters when I open my fingers, like 2 fingers, and I can open them. 4 to 100% effaced. It's just practice.
Oh, so you did this.
I've been a midwife for 11 years,
Oh, man.
and then a labor nurse before that.
I haven't lied to you yet, have I?
We'll
No.
be able to take
I'm
the
having
belt off.
fun.
You having fun?
Yeah. This is easier than I thought. So you just popped it?
Yeah.
What was left of it? Yeah.
There was some of it was already gone. Yeah.
It's like a tight
Is
water
it
balloon.
blood?
It's
There's
going
a
to be
little bit of
bloody,
bleeding.
yeah, because your cervix is dilating and your cervix has blood flow to it, so it does.
A little bit of bleeding is normal.
Yep.
I'm just looking this monitor up here. This is going to tell us exactly what's going on with your contractions.
Kind of like when if you brush your teeth too hard and you notice like you sit in the sink and it's pinkish like that.
I'm going to
like
see if your
that.
pads need to be changed before I move you.
Bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one more.
Yeah, we took all puppy pads.
I think it works for that.
Oh, so it's moving quick.
Try and move your butt a little bit.
How long I gotta stay at the hospital?
After you have the baby, 24 to 48 hours.
All right, let's do it one more time.
Just 1 to 2 days.
All right.
Damn, I
You
so
go down.
Girlfriend, you gotta have the baby first.
Listen,
I know it's a joke. It's a joke.
I know.
we gotta get you to calm down. Then we keep making your blood pressure go up and down.
All right.
All right, for 400.
Beautiful. The best thing I can do for your labor is keep positioning you while you're in the bed. So what I want to do is put you on one of your sides. And we have this ball that's called the peanut ball. And it just sits in between your legs. Usually forget it's there. But it keeps your pelvis at like a better angle to help promote the baby coming down versus you just sitting here doing nothing.
All right.
You want to go that way? Okay, I'm going to move this way. No, I'm good, thank you.
Because his back on this side.
If his back's on that side,
Go this side?
actually his back is on this side.
Oh, it's on
I'm
that
pretty
side?
sure, yeah.
How you know?
Because it's firmer here versus here, you don't really feel anything, which probably means there's like some hands and feet right there.
Oh,
But it's very firm on this side.
this
So
side.
Nope, opposite way basically. So the opposite way we go is to kind of just promote them. I tell
But
people
I got shit in my coochie, so how many
it's gonna
tubes?
be okay. You got
I can feel
2
it.
tubes.
All right.
Hold on, let me get the ball first. That
Can you
way we
make sure they not
Uh-huh.
tangled up? Yeah.
I have to go grab
I'm
you
like,
one of the balls.
it's
Okay?
swollen up. All right.
Hang tight for 2 seconds.
First of all, Jesus Christ, I don't want to stay on my back. Can somebody help me? That just felt weird. That's so dumb. My water broke when a couple days ago, and I didn't know.
Days ago.
But it was like a slow leak. I just thought my pussy was wet.
She went to the hospital when the baby stopped moving. Because she thought that he was not there anymore. And she was disappointed
Put it
when
between
she
your legs.
found out he was still alive.
Okay, but I got already things between my legs. Did you know they put stuff in your coochie?
So she didn't have a vaginal delivery. It's a little different. She has a catheter draining her bladder. And
Oh, so I can have my. I don't have to.
it's already gone. You don't even have to think about it. You want to see it? It's right here.
It's pee.
It's me.
I'm peeing.
You can. It's gonna keep going. You don't even have to do anything.
That's disgusting.
Never had a catheter before we need surgery. You do. Yeah. You get one with this injection. All right, love. What we're gonna do is reposition to your left. So first, whoop,
What?
first, put that down for 1 sec. Move towards me a little bit so we have some room to roll if you can. Just side, like your whole body. Don't roll, because I'm going to roll you that way. I just want you to have more room so you don't roll into the side. No. Straight. Just move your whole body this way. Perfect. There you go.
My butt is numb.
That's okay. Are you alive? Need my help?
Yeah.
All right.
How about
maybe if you took the phone off your hand?
Lisa.
I'm so tired of doing phone. So sit that down.
All right. I just want to remember this day.
Perfect.
Are
you streaming live though?
Yeah. It's not in it.
I have a cousin.
It's 100 and. It's 107. No, it's 112. It's going up.
I don't really appreciate
It's like over 100,000. What?
Try that for me. Is that good?
Yeah, but it hurt my stomach.
Can I steal that pillow right there?
Or am I tripping? Can you watch the cords that's in my coochie? Hold on.
It's okay. Listen, it just feels and don't use that word. All okay. They are all
You're someone's
okay.
mother. You can't use
This
that
one,
word.
just don't look at it. They're all perfect.
You're somebody's mother. Stop using that word.
What was it? What JJ?
Don't just say anyway.
Okay.
Act like you're acting, and you're acting like boring Lisa.
Okay.
What is Ethan? What would Lisa say?
Some white shit.
Does that feel better? Does that feel better?
Yeah, that's great.
All right. So what I'm doing right now is I'm watching your contractions for like the next 10 minutes. I'm going to see what they do. If they are not what we call adequate, then we are going to up your Pitocin and kind of keep you in a more adequate pattern, okay? I'm just going to go grab it and have it in the room. That way we can do that.
And can you have someone?
I'll check on the thing.
The woman is so mean, and I'm talking to her as nicely as I can.
You need to be. That's why I told her shut the fuck
I
up.
didn't want people figuring out she's a GBMC. And, oh shoot! Did you turn it down?
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
But it, like her sister make it a lot.
Let me figure it out.
Yeah, my sister
Right
on the
now-
ghetto.
Well, we
Well,
don't
I
get up and
I'm just saying, like, if somebody disrespectful, they
My
going.
husband come back. She's like the only person that can come back is me.
The thing is, if we have to figure out confidential, no one can
Because
do
It's very true.
I just unmuted it.
That on mute.
All right.
Is he talking to you? Is that on mute?
I just unmuted it.
Well, I won't say his name. You need to tell him to get his phone worked out.
All right.
And what do you want me to say to your friend? Like,
Yeah.
I can't. So what do you want me to say to her?
Yeah.
Did you talk to her yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her.
All right, you just talk to her. So this is, people are just sitting here look. Are people watching this? How many people are watching this?
106,000.
What?
Huh? Look, 106K. Right, and you over here just talking, yap, and Josh, you come over.
Is Josh listening?
Josh is on here. All right, so y'all, I think the baby coming quicker than we think.
Oh my God, guys, how excited are you? I almost missed this live because I was out, but so many of you sent it to me. Thank you so much. I will keep you all up.
I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. Good night.